Hey, I'm Hannah Trigwell. Welcome to another episode of Music Without Theory. Different people like different types of music. People could spend hours telling you why they like a certain type of song. Maybe it's an awesome guitar solo, or it's the hard dancey beat, or maybe it's where they heard that song like at a festival, or maybe it's linked to a memory. Why do we like different types of music though? Sound is processed by the auditory system. When music is played, sound waves are filtered by the ear and processing begins based on the frequency. The cochlea, the hearing part of the inner ear, then encodes the pitch and auditory pathways send that information to the auditory cortex in the brain. The auditory cortex breaks down what we're hearing in terms of pitch and volume. The amygdala, a collection of cells near the base of the brain, processes emotions. And the mesolimbic system, a pathway in the brain, deals with pleasure responses and neurotransmitters like dopamine, which is one of the feel-good chemicals. I feel like my degree in biology is finally getting its time to shine. MRI scans of people when listening to music show significant activity within these areas when music is played. This indicates a strong link between music, memories, emotions, and the urge to dance. Some people like to listen to music that has a lot of heavy bass, and some people really don't. There's a theory that we like to listen to bass-heavy music, particularly when we're younger, because it reminds us of the first sounds that we ever heard in the womb. For example, a baby hearing its mother's heartbeat. There are also theories that state that as age progresses, humans like to listen to music with less and less bass. This could be due to the fact that with age, our bodies grow a bit weaker. The resonance caused by low frequency sounds is less and less comforting beyond a certain point. The type of music we like also depends on the type of thinker that we are. In a study led by Cambridge University researcher David Greenberg, a connection was found between brain thinking styles and musical preferences. The results were broken down into three main types. The first type was the empathizer, or type E. Empathizers focus on people's thoughts and emotions, and they mostly liked low energy songs, maybe sad songs, soft rock, or singer-songwriter music. The second type was systemizers, or type S, who focus on rules or systems. And these people had a much broader range of musical preferences than the other two types. The third type was balanced, or type B. Type B focused equally on both areas, but preferred to have a more structured type of music to listen to, like heavy metal or classical in the avant-garde vein. So which type are you? Are you an empathizer, a systemizer, or balanced? Looking at it, I think that I am probably an empathizer. I do really like sad songs. I love writing sad songs, but I do like rules and systems. There must be a spectrum, but I'm kind of like, I would say 80% empathizer, 20% systemizer. David Greenberg said, "We are seeking music that reflects who we are." So that includes personality, it includes the way we think, and it may even include the way our brain is wired. Our mood can also determine the type of music that we want to listen to. Think about Spotify playlists. There's one for every single mood. Mood states are closely related to personality too, so people's musical preferences can provide a small window into their deeper self. Side note, for the musicians out there, because of the specific ways that music can make people feel, it's much easier for streaming playlist curators, for example, to pick out a song to put into their playlist if it fits a very specific mood, if it encapsulates an emotion or a mood. So I'm not saying change the way you write, because I definitely wouldn't encourage people to do that, but it's definitely worth keeping that in mind if you are creating a song that you'd love to be included on a playlist like sad songs, for example. Music is also attached to memories, and pop music generally tends to evoke a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions and memories that are linked to childhood. And that is because whether we selected it or not, pop music was the thing that used to be played mostly through commercial radio and in shops. Whenever you went to the supermarket, there it was. And so a lot of our memories can be attached to pop memories or pop songs, even though we didn't choose that music at the time. I have a lot of memories attached to a few different artists that I don't generally listen to now as an adult, but my mum and dad used to play a lot of music around the house, and so Faith Hill, the Eagles, Norah Jones. I have all of these memories that come back to me, and all of these emotions from childhood that come back to me when I listen to these types of music. And I do find a lot of comfort in listening to those songs, and I think that a lot of the songs that I used to listen to through no kind of fault of my own or through no like choosing of my own, they have actually informed my musical preferences today. I remember for a long time, anytime we drove somewhere with my dad, it would always be the greatest hits of the Eagles. And so I know every line of all of the songs on that album, every note, every nuanced guitar solo, everything from that album. I'm definitely an expert on the auditory experience of the greatest hits album from the Eagles. Whenever I hear that album now or any of the Eagles songs, I just think of being in the car with my dad. Do you have a song that's connected to a great memory? Or do you think there's a reason why you like a specific type of music now? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your theories on this. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.